The blood-curdling scream tore through the frigid January air. It wasn't human. It wasn't animal. It was something else entirely, something ancient and malevolent, echoing from the depths of the New Jersey pine barrens. A sound that stripped away any veneer of modern life, leaving primal fear exposed. For a full week in 1909, the creature terrorized South Jersey, leaving strange, cloven footprints in the pristine snow that defied classification and a trail of panic that swept across an entire state. The fear was palpable. It seeped into homes, whispered through frantic newspaper headlines, and paralyzed entire towns. This wasn't just a local legend anymore. This was a living nightmare, a tangible threat, and its name was the Jersey Devil. But the story didn't begin in 1909. Its roots twist deeper into the late 1700s within the secluded, superstitious communities of the Pinelands. Our tale centers on the Leeds family, specifically a woman known only as Mother Leeds. She already had 12 children, struggling in profound poverty, weary from relentless labor and the harsh realities of frontier life. As she prepared for her 13th, she reportedly cursed it, declaring, with a desperate plea to the heavens, that if it were born, she wished it to be a devil. The night of the birth was a storm-swept terror, lightning cracking across the sky, wind howling like a hungry beast. Witnesses claimed the child was born normal, but then, before their horrified eyes, it began to change. Its head elongated, its eyes glowed with an infernal red light. Leathery wings sprouted from its back with a sickening rip, and cloven hooves replaced tiny, human feet. With a piercing, unearthly shriek, it thrashed its way out of the house, a grotesque, squawking horror, disappearing into the dense, unforgiving woods. The Leeds Devil was born, forever entwined with the desolate, haunting beauty of the Pine Barrens. For generations, the creature remained a whispered ghost story, a terrifying cautionary tale told around flickering campfires to keep children from wandering too deep into the ancient forests. But every so often, the whispers turned to screams. In 1820, none other than Joseph Bonaparte, Napoleon's elder brother and former king of Spain, claimed to have seen the creature while hunting on his extensive Bordentown estate. He described a bizarre, winged beast, unsettling and swift, its presence a stark disruption to the tranquility of his noble pursuit. Then, decades later, a farmer shot a strange, unidentified animal, its carcass described as resembling a monster with the head of a horse and large, bat-like wings. The mystery deepened, solidifying the creature's place not just in folklore, but in the realm of unsettling, unexplained encounters. But nothing prepared the region for the true, widespread terror that unfolded in 1909. That year, the Jersey Devil truly emerged from the shadows, making headlines across the nation and captivating the morbid curiosity of millions. It began on January 16th. John McSherry, a lumber worker, was awakened by a blood-curdling shriek just outside his house in Greenwich, New Jersey. He glimpsed a strange, dark, winged figure flying swiftly past his window, its silhouette momentarily blotting out the moon. The very next day, grocer E.P. Corson reported seeing the creature in Burlington, describing it as having a long neck, a horse-like head, and long, slender wings. He claimed it flew over his house, emitting a terrifying, high-pitched cry that curdled his blood. But these were just isolated incidents. What came next was an unprecedented wave of mass hysteria that gripped the entire tri-state area. Over the next 7 days, hundreds of people reported encounters, their testimonies converging on a single, horrifying entity. In Bristol, Pennsylvania, for well-respected businessmen, men of integrity, swore they saw the creature flying over the icy Delaware River. Farmers discovered entire flocks of chickens and ducks mauled, their bodies scattered, grotesquely drained of blood. Strange, irrefutable cloven footprints appeared in fresh snow, leading away from decimated coops and disappearing inexplicably into thin air, as if the creature had simply taken flight. Mail carriers, paralyzed by fear, refused to deliver letters. Schools closed their doors. Factories halted production. People stayed indoors, barricaded in their homes, gripped by a fear so profound it paralyzed everyday life and shattered the sense of security. In Camden, police officer James Sackville heard an unearthly scream emanating from his backyard. When he cautiously investigated, he found a bizarre creature with glowing eyes, powerful wings, and cloven hooves. He fired his pistol, emptying his clip, but the creature merely shrieked again, an ear-splitting sound, and flew away, seemingly unharmed, vanishing into the darkness. Firefighters in Haddonfield blasted a similar creature with a high-pressure hose, only for it to disappear into the night without a trace. One of the most compelling and terrifying accounts came from a local businessman named George Snyder. He was awakened by a commotion in his backyard and saw a winged creature attacking his dog. He described it as having a goat's head, powerful bat wings, and cloven hooves, moving with impossible, unnatural speed. His dog was found later, severely injured and traumatized, corroborating the violent encounter. The descriptions were remarkably consistent across hundreds of disparate reports. A bipedal creature, often likened to a kangaroo due to its stance, with a horse or goat-like head, leathery bat-like wings, prominent horns, small arms with clawed hands, legs ending in distinct cloven hooves, and frequently a forked or barbed tail. It moved with unnatural, incredible speed and always that signature high-pitched, blood-curdling scream that pierced the night. The terror wasn't confined to South Jersey's rural expanse. Reports stretched into the bustling streets of Philadelphia, impacting a major metropolitan area and demonstrating the creature's reach. Zoological societies offered substantial rewards for its capture, dead or alive, hoping to unravel the mystery scientifically. But the creature proved elusive, slipping back into the vast, dense, labyrinthine wilderness of the Pinelands as quickly and mysteriously as it had appeared. After the intense, terrifying week of 1909, sightings became less frequent, but they never truly ceased. Throughout the 20th century, sporadic, unsettling reports kept the legend vividly alive. In 1927, a taxi driver reported hitting a strange, winged creature with his car near Salem. He described it as a flying thing that screeched horribly and then vanished into the darkness of the roadside brush. In 1960, a group of campers near Mays Landing claimed to have seen a winged monster emerge from the dense woods. They swore it had a horse's head and glowing red eyes, sending them fleeing in sheer terror, abandoning their campsite. Even as recently as 2015, a man driving near Galloway Township captured a blurry photo of what appeared to be a winged creature with a long neck, flying over the trees. The image, while inconclusive and highly debated, reignited the debate and sent shivers down the spines of believers. So, what is the Jersey Devil? Is it merely a potent product of local folklore, a terrifying story told to keep children from wandering too far into the dangerous, snake-infested woods? The Pine Barrens are a vast, enigmatic, and truly mysterious place, covering over 1 million acres of dense forest, swamps, and cranberry bogs. Its isolation, its unique ecosystem, and its brooding atmosphere make it a perfect breeding ground for legends, a place where reality and myth easily intertwine. Many skeptics propose misidentification. A sandhill crane, with its impressive wingspan and distinctive, somewhat eerie call, could certainly be mistaken for something more sinister in low light or at dusk. Bats, large owls, Even unusually large dogs or horses seen from a distance, or in moments of panic, could fuel the human imagination, especially when combined with existing local legends and a predisposition to believe. Add a dash of fear, a sprinkle of mass hysteria, and a legend can indeed take on a life of its own, becoming almost real in the collective consciousness. Another theory points to elaborate hoaxes. The 1909 frenzy saw several opportunistic attempts to capitalize on the widespread fear. Circus impresarios displayed fake Jersey Devils, often crudely deformed animals or fabricated creatures made of papier-mâché and wire, charging admission to see them. It's entirely plausible that some of the more sensational sightings were either deliberate fabrications or greatly exaggerated accounts designed to gain attention or notoriety. The media of the time, eager for compelling, sensational stories, would have amplified these, further blurring the lines between verifiable fact and captivating fiction. But what if there's more? What if the terrifying legend of Mother Leeds, of the cursed 13th child, carries a chilling kernel of truth passed down through generations? Could an unknown species, a relic from a prehistoric era, a creature perfectly adapted to its environment, have survived in the Pine Barrens' unique and profound isolation, hidden from scientific discovery? The sheer consistency of descriptions across centuries, from different witnesses who had no contact with each other, is deeply unsettling. The specific, recurring details, the bat-like wings, the cloven hooves, the horse-like or goat-like head, that signature blood-curdling scream, persist with remarkable uniformity. It suggests a shared, terrifying experience, not just a shared story. The Jersey Devil isn't just a monster confined to a regional myth. It's a powerful symbol. It embodies our deep-seated, primal fear of the unknown, of the untamed wilderness encroaching on our carefully constructed civilization, of the inexplicable lurking just beyond the edge of our human understanding. For over 300 years, it has haunted the Pine Barrens, a chilling testament to the enduring power of a legend, or perhaps to the truly unsettling reality of something extraordinary and terrifying that still defies explanation. Whether it's a creature of pure myth, a collective delusion born of fear, or a biological anomaly yet to be classified, one unsettling question remains, echoing through the dark, ancient forests. What really flies through the dark skies of South Jersey, screaming its horrific presence into the night?